Hey, Coach. What I wanted to get your thoughts on just kind of that fourth quarter. You think you guys let kind of your foot off the pedal? Kind of what did you see in that fourth quarter?
Well, give them credit. I thought they kept playing, and then I didn't think we played the same. I'll just put it that way. Thought we started gambling way too much on defense. I thought we stopped moving the ball on offense. But give them some credit. I thought they hung in there and they just played tough. Like they're not going to go away. You got to know that. And so give them credit. They stayed in.
Next, we're going to go to the bubble, Dan, and then Kyle.
How do you, obviously the series are emotional and stuff like that, and you lose a 3-1 game and it feels like, oh, like we just were right on the doorstep. What's the message after a game like that to reaffirm that it's 3-2?
You shouldn't have to reaffirm. I mean, we earned the 3-1 lead, right? And so we had a chance to win a game that we didn't win. Denver said that the last two games they felt the same way. So maybe we've returned the favor. Now we got to come back in game 6 and get ready.
Kyle?
And Doc, just Michael Porter Jr. obviously made some very impactful plays late. Is just hard to sort of plan for somebody with his unique abilities?
Well, not that play. I can tell you that. That was a big three, and our whole rule with him was make him put it on the floor. We didn't. And the one thing you love about the kid is he's not scared, and he showed that.
Next, we're going to go to Tomer.
Was there a game plan thing that allowed them to come back in that game, or I guess you guys to stop scoring as much, or do you guys just take the foot off the pedal, you feel like?
It's basketball, man. They played well. They started making shots. If you look at some of the shots, we have wide open threes that we didn't make. So it's called basketball, and give them a lot of credit.
Next is Cam.
Hey, good evening, Coach. I'd like to know, historically, closeout games have been the toughest to play. Why do you think that is? And then do you think your players understand better that closeout games are the toughest to win?
Well, I don't know if you need to get into the closeout. Just winning a game in NBA playoffs is hard, and closing out games in NBA playoffs are hard. You see it every night. So we definitely lost our discipline. There's no doubt about that. And I guess that would be the lesson.
Next, we'll go to Andrew.
Doug, just to follow up on that, I mean, when you talk about losing discipline, are there certain areas where you look back, you're going to look back on this game and think, if we'd been held tight in that one area, we'd be okay right now?
No, because listen, it's still a make-miss league, and we made our mistakes, but it's a game of mistakes, and we're going to go back and we're going to look at the tape and see the things that we didn't do and get prepared to do them better. But both teams do that, Andrew. We're going to look at the shots we got, and most of them were great shots. So what do? Tell him he has to make it? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you definitely learn, because I thought discipline defensively was far worse than our discipline offensively. I will say that.
Next, we'll go to Miriam.
Hey, Doc. You mentioned give Denver credit. Is that especially true considering the circumstances of being in the bubble and to them to keep coming back when they're in that environment?
Well, they've done it before. They were down 3-1 in the Utah series, and they made a comeback, and now they have life, and so Game 6 is going to be a heck of a game.
Next, I'll go to David.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, I guess you're disappointed for the loss, but what are the positive things you can take out from this game?
That we can get a big lead and then close it out. There'll be a lot of good things we can take from this game that'll help us moving forward. I have to watch the tape, and then I'll be able to tell you what they are.
We'll take a few more. Jared? You have to mute yourself. Okay, we're going to go to Claudia then.
Hey, Doc. Millsap carried Denver in the game. What made him so effective tonight?
He's just aggressive. I thought he was aggressive. He played hard. They put him in the same places they put him in all series. But tonight he came up big for him.
And then we'll go last one to Dan in the bubble again.
Kawhi was fantastic.
Amazing.
Again,
Yeah, we couldn't ask much more of them, you know, honestly. But our rotations got messed up at the end of the quarter because we always take them out. We had a couple guys that needed more rest, and I'm thinking, well, this guy needs rest, you know, but we left him in. And when he went off the floor is when the game changed. So usually, you know, with that unit that we put out on the floor with Trez and Lou and PG, we keep scoring. We just didn't score in that stretch. And I thought that was a pivotal moment.
you had him up off the bench to come back in, I think, and then you guys got 2 quick layups and you sat it back down.
Yeah, we were just trying to give him minutes at that point. We were just trying to buy him every minute that we could.
All right. Thank you, Doc.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.